there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com here with a review of the Dota Underlords game. I did a review on Dota Autochess, and since then, Valve has come out with their own version of the Autochess called Dota Underlords, and that's where I've been playing a lot of my free time lately. Instead of Magic the Gathering, I've been playing the Dota Underlords. Right now is a good time to get into Dota Underlords because it's pretty balanced. Warlocks are a little bit overpowered at the moment, but other than that, I think there's a lot of different strategies you can go. So this is very similar to Autochess. You can go and watch my Autochess video on, I think I titled it Autochess in the kind of the reviewed by Magic the Gathering player, what I think about it. And Underlords is very similar. I love these type of games. They feel like a card game to me. They feel like, or like a tableau or a kind of a board game type feel to them, where you are drafting chess pieces that fight against each other, and they all have synergies, and you can actually combine lower chess pieces to create higher chess pieces, and each chess piece also has a value from 1 to 5. You get the $1 pieces early, and you have to level up your character to get the 5 level pieces. So it feels like drafting in Magic. I think it is. If you are a Magic the Gathering limited player, you will absolutely love this game, and that's how I feel about Dota Underlords. You can see right here that I am Big Boss level 1, which is, I think after this you start getting ranked in the numbers after you get up to Big Boss level 5. I've been stuck here for quite some time. This is where the higher competition is in the Big Boss levels. No one is bad down at this level. They're usually pretty good at managing their economy. They're usually good at picking synergies and whatnot. So there's a few things to this game. First of all, managing your economy is very important. You start getting interest for every 10 gold that you save per round. And then it caps at 50 gold. So you can make an extra 5 gold per round to spend towards your army if you save it. Then also managing your life total is also important. You start out with 100 life, and then for each chess piece that defeats you, you'll take a percentage of damage from that piece. I believe level 1s does 2 to 3, level 2s do 3 to 4, and then level 3 pieces end up doing like 5 or 6 damage per piece. And there's other ways to increase that damage through items. Items are another good thing that you're going to be trying to pick up throughout the game. If you win versus the NPC rounds, there will be a bot round every 5 rounds. You will get to choose an item from the item list. You usually get 3 choices. You can up that to 4 if you take an item that actually increases your amount of items you get. So there are other people that have explained more about Dota Autochess. I'm just going to play a game if we can find some players here, and then I will talk about my strategies as I play this game. So you can check out my name here is Mobile Vulgus. If you want to add me as a friend, feel free to, and they will be adding private rooms, I think, to challenge other people. That would be pretty fun. You can play against me. Again, I'm not going anywhere from Magic the Gathering. This is just something that helps kind of spice things up. I still am a little bit bored with Magic the Gathering. You did see that I played Modern yesterday, and I'll be playing Modern again with Soul Sisters, but Dota Autochess is really where I like to play a lot of games here. Unfortunately, it looks like we're having connection problems. There we go. So first of all, here is the first line of picks. You usually want to pick a tank early. My favorite character right here would probably just be to pick up the Tiny. I think Tiny is the most powerful character. You want to avoid Axe right now because Axe is terrible. Axe's synergies are he is a brawler, or what do they call them? The beefy characters. They get additional hit points if you match them up with another one. And Tiny's just a lot better than Axe at the moment. The other one in this pack would definitely be the Tusk or the Razor. I don't think this is lockable. If you don't want your characters to rotate, you can actually lock them. And here's an interesting choice here. These are all pretty even. Tranquil Boots is good on some characters like Bloodseeker, but we have a tank, we have a frontliner that want to keep up top, and therefore I'm going to take the Chain Mailer. So the thing you can control is like positioning in this deck, so you want to definitely attract your other opponent's pieces for attacking your tank and not your DPS. So putting Tiny up front is usually a good idea. Typically I like to take pieces with 2 of them because, again, 2 combine into a stronger, or 3 combine into a stronger chess piece. So if I get 3 enchantresses, for example, it can get into an enchantress level 2. This is one of the pieces, the enchantress, that you want to upgrade early if you go into druids, because the druid synergy is if you have 2 druids on your line, it'll upgrade one of your druids up 1 level. So the lowest druid will go up 1 level. So it's like getting a free chest piece. So all of these are... Blink Dagger's actually pretty good. I don't know if it's better than Embarrassment of Riches. I'm going to say Embarrassment of Riches on turn number 2 is a little better than Blink Dagger. Yeah, I'm going to take Embarrassment of Riches, as this will give me more opportunities to get good items later on. So we have a couple like Axe and Beastmaster work together. They're both brawny type. So brawny units have a maximum hit points increased by 200 if you have 2 of them, and 500 if you have 5. Worst ability by far in the game. So I don't like picking up Axe. Beastmaster is okay if you go into Hunter synergy, because Hunters do more damage the more you have. We'll probably just pick up Tusk, Ogre, and Anti-Mage here, and let the other ones go by. So hopefully we can pair up this Enchantress. You can see my economy is... Everyone is at the exact same here. We're still in the NPC rounds. This is between Brooch of the Aggressor and Blightstone. Both these help you get mana. I guess Brooch of the Martyr is good too, but Brooch of the Aggressor is better. It makes your attacks give you twice as much mana. How mana works in this game is when your characters do get up to being able to use their abilities, which is usually 100, then they use their abilities, so this helps you get there twice as fast. We're going to pick up the Enchantress here, and we're actually going to pick up a Lycan. And this is a pretty good pull. This is our first round versus opponents. Still want them to attack this Tiny, so I'm going to try to attract them into the Tiny. And we have, I think we want, yeah, this is, the Brooch on Enchantress is fine here. And I think I'm going to sell out of the Anti-Mage and the Ogre and pick up a Chaos Knight. Knights are very good right now in the game. So this is the first player I'm going against. I'm going against my daddy here against this army, which is quite weak. No synergies. We're going to tear through it. If we actually, you can come over here and look at other people's boards. We have one of the only 2-star characters in the field. Someone else has an Anti-Mage, but we have some synergies here that are looking pretty good. Pick up a Bloodseeker, might as well. I don't like Bloodseeker, so I think it's a trap unit to go into. It's just really bad right now against like Knights and Primordials, so I don't like picking it up. It has Human Assassin. Human is a decent tribe. However, Assassin I think is just too competitive right now. So here's a good synergy. We're going to pick up this Nature's Prophet, and I'm also going to pick up Bat Rider and probably Wind Ranger, because it does work with the Hunter. And now we have the Druid synergy, which is going to upgrade this Nature's Prophet into a level 2 piece. So again, we have a very strong team so far. I'll probably start trying to go for economy. No one else is going for economy quite yet, but I think it's quite smart. All right, so this one might be tough because the Anti-Mage is going to rip through our mana. Just kind of unfortunate positioning that the Anti-Mage was there. We're actually going to lose this one. Feel like we have the stronger team. Our positioning was just terrible. Yeah, our positioning is really bad here. And we do get taken down by this Son of Jay that didn't really have that great of a team. He did level up, and I did not level up to 5. The way you level up is you spend 5 gold. I thought I could keep my win streak there. Hindsight, maybe I should have leveled up and put a Chaos Knight in. But my positioning, again, was just terrible. So here, nothing is too snazzy. We have Tiny and Bat Rider. I could go for economy. Warlock's also okay. Axe is okay. Slardar's okay. We could pick Slardar up and put Slardar Axe and then get a Warrior Tribe, which is a good tank line. I'm going to adjust our positioning a bit here. I think we're okay, though. Don't want to sell out of anything. Don't think hitting economy this turn is smart. Probably going to lose this one with the Tree level 2. Pretty strong character. And this Queen of Pain hit my backline. Yeah. That's the problem with Druids is, like, Nature's Prophet is just so weak. You don't want Nature's Prophet to be your level 2 unit. You want it to be guaranteed in the tree end. So we lose this one again. I will start selling off units and trying to go for economy. One silver lining with going into, if you lose a lot of rounds in a row, you do start getting gold for losing. But now we're kind of at the bottom here. I need to start finding a team and really start committing to that team. So I'm going to pick up Chaos Knight. We're going to go out of Wind Ranger. Probably go out of Bloodseeker here. And I don't see us going into Tiny. I think we're going to be going into Knights here. So we're just going to sell this Tiny, put this Chaos Knight in. Probably should have put that Chaos Knight in a few turns ago because it's a pretty powerful unit by itself. And we'll pick up this Nature's Prophet and the Queen of Pains after the round starts because it will still give us the economy for it. So pick up, pick up, pick up. We'll still get the 1 interest. Alright, gonna lose this one too. Our opponents, none of them look like they're really going for their economy though. So Fruit is the #1 player at the moment, going into Primordial Assassins. Good starting lineup, but it's going to fall out. Is anyone going Knights? No one is going Knights. It's going to be something that I definitely want to go into. And so we're going to be quite aggressive on selling units here. Like to pair up this Nature's Prophet. Alright, so we get the Bat Rider. Definitely want to go into the... Yeah, into Knights. Can we hit our economy point 2, 4, 6, 8? I think so. So I'm going to get rid of all of these and put in another Knight and then sell these two. Barely got there. For the economy. Oh, there's a Lycan they got. Yeah, we want to buy the Lycan here. Lycan's a pretty powerful unit. Matches up very well with a lot of different units. So again, I'm going to probably start heading towards Knights because it looks wide open. And it is arguably the best strategy right now in the meta. We have a person going Elusive, which can be tough for Knights. Elusive Dodge is their ability. And then one person going Scrappy. Scrappy's pretty trash right now. One person goes Savage Druid. Yeah, Knights are wide open. And we already have the Bat Rider, which is a very important piece, and we're 1 away from a Chaos Knight, which is also a very important piece. So if I did it right, we should have got 2 interest and a victory. So that was a good round for us. Oh, man. Why are you doing this to me, game? Shadow Fiend is one of the best units in the game. And it also pairs very well with mages, and these are 2 of the premier mages. Mages make attack damage go for more. So I'm not going to do anything until I get the interest. We'll pick up this line here. I guess I could have sold the Lycans and got 3 interest point.
This is going to be fun.
No, so now, after now, it's queued up for interest. We'll pick the Razor, the Crystal Maiden, the Shadow Fiend. So this does make us a little more open. Looks like we're going to win this round, too. We had good positioning. Opponent's kind of weak here as well. And check our economy, see how we're doing against the field. 51 versus there's a 52 and a 56, but we have a higher economy that's going to start outpacing them. So if I pair up another Shadow Fiend, you better believe that I will drop Knights. I'll drop Chaos Knight. We do find a Luna and a Crystal Maiden here. Still want to keep my options open. I do want to economy. I just don't think Lycan is going to really be a player this game. And don't want the Shadow Fiends quite yet. Put the Crystal Maiden in. We're probably going to lose this round because we just weakened our team quite significantly. Oh, this is a NPC. I got ahead of myself. We should beat this, though. We have Double Knight. Ooh, gonna be tough. These stuns need to be really good. All right, perfect. So we're gonna kill the biggie here. Hopefully get another stun off of this Chaos Knight. There we go. We won this match. So this is an NPC round. Every number 10 you go against this Golem team fight, and we're strong enough to beat it. We got this Embarrassment of Riches, so it will give us 4 choices for items this time. Knights would be really good. A Mage or a Knight or a Warlock ability here would be really, really good for the options. Oh, now it makes me not want sad that I sold my Lycan because Tooth and Claw is really good. Probably not going to go into it, though. I'm going to just take a Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is pretty strong with the right unit. Allows you to blink. It will have your opponent... I guess it really wants me to go into Lycan. And we will go into Lycan because Lycan 2 is very strong. I'm going to drop the... Oops, I forgot to pick up that Luna. Gonna drop the Razor to hit my economy. And then pick up this Abaddon. So we should win this one, it looks. Ooh, actually not. It looks like we're going to lose this one. Depends on how good this Lycan will crit, if we get some good crits off Lycan. Now, we did lose this one, but our economy is still quite good. Should be in first now. Tied for second with our economy. Need to pair up this we need to either ditch Knights now or pair up, and I'm not ditching Knights. Okay, so Shadow Fiend is most likely not going to happen in this game. Neither is Mages. I'll keep the Crystal Maiden. Both the Chaos Knights are still better. We'll pick up this Abaddon and pick up Puck and Witch Doctor. They synergize with what we're building. Should win this fight quite easily. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah, we'll win this one. Depends if this Puck gets off a good. All right, we got this one. Barely. So we'll get the economy, the 4 economy for winning this. And this is where I think we start almost catching up. This person has a good win streak and a good economy going. So this fruit is definitely in first place. Going Primordial Assassin. Okay, so rather hit my last economy slot. So I'm just going to sell all of these. Now we're capped at our economy, and we can definitely start working on leveling up our army to get to level 6 to give us another unit, and start pairing up our knights. But we should win this one too. Pretty good. Pretty easy lineup here, I would say. Maybe not. Maybe we'll lose this one. Well, that Timber, his own Timber Saw teleported out of the way. It needed to start getting on my Lycan, so hopefully Lycan can get some good crits here. Looks like Bat's going to continue to stack the extra damage is what Bat does. Yep. All right. So we do squeeze out a win there, which is good. And we got full economy. Next round is against a human, and the next round against an NPC, so we don't have to be too crazy on. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful upgrade. So we'll upgrade the level 2 so we can slot it in. Now we need to look for an undead to pair this with, and Necro would be the best unit to pair this with. All right, so we want them to be attracted to yeah, I think this is a good positioning. Knights like get a buff if they're next to other knights. So you want to keep your knights kind of in a group. And this one looks pretty good to win too. So far it doesn't look like anyone's really going Warlocks, which is surprising because Warlocks is very powerful. I don't know if anyone's paired them up yet. So barely squeak by this one too, but we do win this one. And this guy completed their streak too. So we have two people that have a really good win streaks going on. Our economy is not too far away though from the top players. Only 9 away from the top one. So this game is about managing your economy. This is an NPC round, and it's against fairly easy with our lineup. So I want to protect my Bat Rider. Yeah, so these wolves are going to jump, and hopefully my Bat Rider does not get targeted, and hopefully Abaddon gets targeted the most. Yeah, so Abaddon picks up their tank. Our Bat Rider does move out of the way. That was awesome. And our Lycan gets over here. Yeah, this is an easy victory. So we got some pretty good synergies going on with the Beast. The Savage synergy giving us 10 attack damage. And the Knights. We want, of course, to pick up another Knight to give us a 4 set of Knights, which reduces their damage. So again, I don't know how heavy I want to go on Knights. There's Pudge. Pudge is okay for this lineup. Oh, there's Omni Knight. Glad I saw that. Wasn't even paying attention. So Coordinate Assault's pretty good for level 3. Heartless is also really good. But since I do have a Troll and it's going to be in the middle of everything, I think Coordinate Assault is the right pick here. So this is going to give attack damage that's next to my bat, 30% higher. We pair up the Chaos Knight, which allows us to put the Omni Knight in. And this unit's still really weak, this Enchantress. Could have paired up a Shadow Fiend. I think we'll just start leveling up our... Yeah, I actually think this guy's ready to go. And then we'll go ahead and level this up to 7. I think an Undead bonus is better than a Savage bonus. Everyone's just going Druids. I don't see myself going Savage or Druid, so I'm just going to sell the unit. And we do win this one again. So we're on a decent win streak. I want to keep my win streak alive, so I need to start figuring out how to beat these two players. And this guy is on Assassins and Primordial, so tanks do very good against that. And then the other guy is on Elusive and Knights Druids, which we should match up pretty good against both of them. But I will be pretty aggressive here of starting to pair things up. Sometimes I like to go to level 8 before I start rerolling. Rerolling costs you 2 gold. But yeah, I think I am in a... I'm just going to level twice, so that means I'll be leveled up the next time. And who wants this? Probably throw this on Chaos Knight to get off a stun quicker. So we're going against Radar. Seems to have a pretty weak lineup. But does have a Bear too, which is a very strong unit. However, yeah, we're going to tear through this. The Bear gets out too late, so this Druid guy summons a Bear, which is a strong unit. Yeah, we actually just ate that down. Alright, so we beat him on his end too. These, right here, these 4 players are going to start getting desperate because they don't have a lot of life left to lose. So you should start seeing them start rerolling and start leveling up to try and find a better army to start competing. We did have this person that disconnected, so it's not quite an 8-player game, which also makes the game quicker. So we got a lone Druid here. Now I kind of want my... that is interesting, but... let's see. Yeah, I don't really care. I'll pick it up. Might just be better than a Pudge, though. I think it is just better than a Pudge. And then we'll pick these two up after the economy. Ooh, that Phantom Assassin just critted down before I could get a Bear off. That was unfortunate. Hopefully we can start tearing through with my Lycan. It's going to be close. It's going to be really close. There we go. Lycan finally goes on the right person. We needed to hit that backline Phantom Assassin before it just continues to eat through us. And we should win this. Yeah, we got this one. So hopefully we can finish off this win streak. Might be worthwhile to even level to get this Treant in, and that will hopefully level up a Bear or a Treant, give us another tank. That's probably, yeah, that's the right. In fact, I should have been putting this in anyway. So I'm going to throw this here. We can get a Chaos Knight. None of these are too snazzy. Yeah, we'll throw the Pudge in just to pair up our... and throw it at the back so the Assassins will jump back to the Pudge. Pudge is kind of even a tanky unit at level 1. And so hopefully the Bear upgrades here. Nope, the Treant does. But yeah, this is Assassins, so they'll go after the Pudge, which is awesome. And this will go... My Lycan will teleport to the back and hit their back line. So yeah, our positioning is what's going to win us this one. So positioning is important. It's probably as important as your And as you get good, you'll just start to understand where to position your units. So feeling pretty good here. We almost have finished off our win streak. Our economy's quite strong. We're in second place when it comes to actual overall net worth. We have a good army that is starting to materialize. We're the only one that's in knights, which usually if one person is in knights, that's huge. I do want to start picking up a warlock because warlocks do need to pair with knights. I absolutely do not want Pudge in this one. Pudge screws up this. This is against an NPC, and Pudge screws this up. I think we'll just get another Chaos Knight. So you position this that you kill this. You want to kill Potato before you kill Tomato, by the way, on this one. For some reason, those two went after Tomato, but it looks like, ooh, this is perfect. You can kill both at the same time. That's ideal. But you want to kill Potato before Tomato because what happens is when one of these dies, the other one gets double damage, and Potato's the stronger one. So you want to kill the stronger one before the weaker one. But it didn't matter. We just have a strong enough team that didn't really need to worry about it. And Vicious Intent is... See, Vicious Intent's kind of interesting here because I can start really punishing these people that are trying to economy. It deals an extra damage, and I think I'm going to take it. I think with one less person and these people ready to go out, that's a smart pickup. Alright, so I'm going to start re-rolling here to try to find some pair-ups. So there's a Lone Druid. I'd like to hit another Lone Druid or something I can work with. There's Omni Knight. There's an Abaddon. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this Lycan to put us back up to economy. And throw this guy back. Oh, my positioning sucks here, but that's okay. So we're going to give us a #1 guy here. Hopefully we can actually stop him. He has assassins. None of the assassins jump back to where I wanted them to, though. And doesn't look like we're going to win this one. Yep. So the assassin's like, you got to kill this Slark really quickly because every time it hits, it does... it steals damage. So my positioning was kind of crap there. Didn't have... I was too focused on re-rolling. We need to pair this, either the Treant and the Druid up. That'd be very, very powerful. Let's go ahead and roll here. Perfect. So we get the Treant. I'll buy this Treant and I think roll one more time to see. Witch Doctor would be very good to get into because it pairs with the Bat Rider. But now we're a pretty strong army. This guy just found units early, paired up those Primordials. I think we're really playing for second right now. I don't think we can catch up to #1 player. This one's going to be close. It's all about if something can actually pick this up. This Phantom Assassin is just wrecking us from the back. Unfortunately, nothing picked it up. Yeah, look at this damage. I'm sure that Phantom Assassin is 6,000 damage. Assassins are very swingy. It's if they can get those early crits. That one came behind, immediately crit this one. My Lycan jumped to something that I didn't want it to. Perfect. So we'll actually sell the... We'll get a Lich. Lich pairs up pretty good here. And Luna.
I serve Night Silver.
I am going to reroll. We found Necro. Necro's absolutely what we want here. I think we can just sell the tree because I won't be going for another level tree. And eventually we want to get this Necro in here. And pair it up with a Witch Doctor. Ugh, that hurts. That heal off of the Shadow Shaman, or the Shadow Fiend. Looks like we're gonna lose this one too. So we need to get Warlocks going. We're not in dire straits here. We still have 40-ish life left after this. 39 life, 37 life. But I do need to start pairing up. I need another Lone Druid or just give him up. Our team is quite wonky. So, can't use any of those. Can't use any of these. Don't want... There's the Witch Doctor. So, we're going to try to get the Witch Doctor in here. Omni Knight doesn't do anything. And this Necro in for this Lich right now just works better. So, now we actually have the... And there's so many Assassins, so I'm actually going to throw this guy back here to hopefully absorb some hits if it's Assassins we're going against. And we might... If the Assassins do come back to the tree, we might be in good shape. Did get a crit right off the bat. And just can't get those... Yeah, can't get the position quite right with the Assassins. We don't take a ton of damage here, though, because we killed most of their units. In fact, we might be able to win this still. Wow. Okay. We actually beat the number one guy on his end as well. So we beat this guy's win streak. This Frood. And... yeah, I feel kind of good going into this now. Need to pair up this Necro as quickly as possible. There's another Bat. Don't want Disruptor. Let's reroll. Don't want any of these. I want the Luna. How do we fit the Luna in here? Just give up on the Lich.
In the light of Selemene's service.
Kunkka. There we go. Got our Lone Druid. Pick this one up too. Now we're a pretty decent team. We're going to pair up very good versus Assassins. Oh, this is just an NPC round. This one is, these have evasion, so magic damage usually does very good against them. But we have just a strong enough team that I think we'll be able just to win here. Because they evade a lot of attacks, but eventually some attacks go through. And all this we need this to happen is this Treant to actually get off the Leech Seed. And it should be able just to kill it. So, yeah, pretty easy. So we need an Omni Knight. We need a bunch of Chaos Knights. So I guess I could sell the Chaos Knights. I can probably sell the Lone Druid because it's probably not going to be something we're going to be upgrading. Druid is actually pretty good here for healing. We're going to go ahead and take this. What this does is when a Druid dies, it heals 7% every 6 seconds. Which against, if we're going against Assassins, is where we want to be. I'm going to keep rerolling to try to find, we found the Omni Knight. So you need to place the Omni Knight in probably for the Chaos Knight here. It's just more powerful than the Chaos Knight. Yeah. Until we can get the Chaos Knight upgraded. Still going to try to reroll to find a Luna, and then we'll move on. Oh, perfect. So we're going to be... Oh, I want both of those. I'm going to give up the Bat. And we're going to pick up both Lone Druid and Chaos Knight, and we'll still hit our pieces. So everyone just went... Looks like they went on Assassins, so... And I think we might win this one. We still got some powerful units alive. This person went the evasion route. Yeah. Annoying, though. This was a kind of tough fight. And it looks like the number one guy's starting to lose a lot. Who do you lose to? Lost to the guy below him. So there's the Necrophos pair, which is huge. We need one more Chaos Knight for a Chaos Knight 3, which is also huge. So I could sell both of these and roll some. I think what we're going to do this round is we are going to roll after the economy to try to hit that Chaos Knight. And if we need to sell these bears, we will. Awesome. So they went on the Treant, which is huge because the Treant was going to kill one off, and oh yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So Assassins, again, if you have right positioning versus Assassins, you can just rip through them. I said I was going to roll here, but I guess I'm not because the round's almost over. Too busy chatting. This guy beat me, though. This Jose. He defended against me anyway. Looks like everyone came out on top that round. But we beat this Frood pretty handedly. Okay, so Alchemist actually is really good in this build. It can be better than pairing up the trolls for the troll bonus. However, I want to find this last Chaos Knight. There's the Luna. So now it might be worth it to start leveling up. There's another Luna. Would like to find the Chaos Knight, but maybe we need to start. Alright, so it looks like we defended. Again, Assassins are all about getting those lucky crits off. And we're actually going to beat this guy up, the number 1. And we have the Vicious Intent, which is going to do a ton of damage to my opponent. So my opponent's going to go all the way down from 81, probably less than 50. So 53, yep. Awesome. So now we are playing for first, boys. Would love to pair up this Chaos Knight. Still no one's going Knights, right? This person started going into Dragon Knight, which is the other Knight that we have not picked up yet. Don't even know if I want to go into 6 Knights. I actually probably don't want to go into 6 Knights. So we could probably ditch an Omni Knight. Or just the Trolls. We could ditch both Trolls. Oh, that is pretty good to get another Lone Druid in there. Wonder if just 2 Lone Druids are better than having one potentially upgraded. Probably not at the moment. All right, I'm gonna try to level up though, because getting one of these units in is probably more smart than hitting that last Chaos Knight. And we're going against the Assassin player again. So hopefully it comes back here, starts hitting. Yes, they start hitting the tree, which is awesome. But they did get some lucky crits off this time. Looks like we're gonna manage though. We're gonna barely squeak through. And don't squeak through against this Assassin player. At least they're fighting for Assassins though. Might want to reposition a little more too. Put even Omni Knight back here. Like that. So that these 2 get targeted. I mean, keeping our Knights together, though, I'll probably throw him back. So, this is a tough one to win with our current lineup. I'm going to throw the... Actually, that's kind of smart to throw the Blink Dagger on. Yeah, I don't see us winning this. We have a pretty bad matchup versus this NPC. These heal, you have to burst them down, and we don't have a burst team. So, see, we almost had one of them down, and they just heal, 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 heal. You have to wait through their spell steal, and they have a little bit of a window to then burst them down. Hey, it looks like we actually got it. So we barely got it off. I'd like to see a really potent item here. Maybe I should actually bring this item in on a... And we did not get a potent item. Vanguard is probably the best thing here because it protects my tank. Don't have any Scaled or Demon Hunters, so... Alright, so we'll put it on the tank here. Probably want to start throwing these. And get this last level in. So, want to get Chaos Knight in for the... Put it right there. Now let's pair up this big... Something like that versus Assassins. And now I'll start rolling again to try to find... They're both Assassins, though, so I should actually start throwing everything to the back. Alright, so we need that Slark dead. If we can get this Slark dead, okay, it looks like we did. Stabilize again. It's all about killing the Slark. And let's see if we actually get our opponent. Can be close. Nope. See, this is if you let the Slark just go crazy. See how much it just starts attacking like a madman. Okay. So we need to find a Dragonite. There's an Omni. I don't think I want to go for a level 3 Omni. We'll roll here. Keep rolling. I want to find a Dragonite or a Chaos Knight. We'll pick up the Necro, though. If we get a Necro through, that's huge. Ew, all gross stuff. Still gross stuff. We'll roll one more time. Chaos Knight found it. Awesome. So I'll just throw away this Necro to keep our economy up. And I'll even throw this Chaos Knight back here. Because I do want a DPS to kill the Slark. There we go. Turn around! No, turn around! Ah, stupid Chaos Knight. Okay, we did defend. See if we beat this Frood. We did beat this Frood. Frood's going to take some massive damage here from our Vicious Intent. And we are now on the leaderboard. So I'm going to I'm going to buy this Lycan. You never know if I can pair up Lycan. We'll buy Treant as well. There's another Lycan. I think I just go for it here to see if we can actually finish. Oh, wow. If we can get this Lone Druid finished off, that's huge. Can't seem to find the last Lone Druid. There we go. So Slark gets picked up immediately by the Chaos Knight and gets killed, so we should easily defend versus this. Yep. Even though we do have an annoying Phantom that was doing tons of damage. We should now finish this off. Barely, though. And unfortunately, this Frood did repel against our army. So actually, you know what? We're going to put all of our units at the back here. Put these ones at front. These two can tank up back. We're going to put all of our knights in this big clunk here. So actually we'll get hit. And again, I want to save my economy a little bit. There's a Lycan, but I want to find this other Druid. If we find the other Druid, I want to keep it around 30, so at least I get some sort of economy. Still haven't found a Dragon Knight, which is pretty unlucky. But we're defending quite good versus these. Alright, so Slark jumped over here this time. That's absolutely not where I want it to be. We gotta kill this Slark, and it doesn't look like we're gonna get it off. We did. Alright, see if we can somehow... Looks like we lost this one. So I do not like my positioning of however I had it. So let's figure out a better positioning. I think I just want to throw everything at the back line. This guy did beat this guy. Alright, so coming down to the wire, I think we need to go for broke. Okay, this is actually just a NPC round. And this one is going to be the dragon. So I'm going to spread all of our units out. Put him up front to take the beating. Couple of units we need to find here. But we should be able to take this one down. And honestly, this isn't a bad little lineup for... Yeah, this isn't a bad little lineup to go this way either with, against...
We'll see who else shows up tonight.
Against, I'm gonna take the Scythe. We're gonna throw the Scythe on the Chaos Knight. And I'm going to put the knights on the back row. And everything on the front row. And the assassins should jump to the back. So let's go ahead and re-roll here. Hopefully we can find another. Can't seem to find anything. That's really unlucky how many re-rolls we just went through. Okay, so Chaos Knight went exactly where Chaos Knight wanted to go. And it took down the Slark and the Assassin. And now we're closing in on the other tanks now that don't do a lot of DPS. The last thing it does is this Dragon Knight. And let's see how we're... So we're going to win that one. Let's see how we're working against our opponent here. Might actually take this out. No, he defended. Has level 3 and a level 3. This is going to be a tough battle for the end. So at least we're going to be able to take second. So how does my opponent line up? No, we want everything way back to the back versus this one. So let's see if we can find anything to pair up. There's Dragon Knight. That gets very interesting with Dragon Knight. There's the Lone Druid. So we no longer need this unit. Oh, this is tough how I want to go. We have at least a level 3 and a level 3. Do I want these up front though? I think that's kind of a bad position to throw these up front. Well, we want to kill these two ASAP. Which doesn't look like we did. We need to kill this. Don't think we're quite dead though. I think we have one more round. Nope, we did die. 24 damage. So probably should have better positioning there to tank up against the front. We had some pretty bad rerolls there at the end. Had to reroll so much just to find that last Lone Druid. Couldn't get the Luna and the Dragon Knight switched in, but pretty good to go second place with this, especially how bad of a start we had and how good of a start the other people had. So I'm happy with the second place finish. Again, this is kind of how Underlords Dota Autochess works. I think if you're interested in card games, you'll definitely be interested in this game, as it plays very similar to an MTG draft. You just draft the pieces, start to build a deck, and there's a lot of strategy and positioning and things like that. So, we'll be back to Magic. I'll throw out another Magic video today. We'll be playing Soul Sisters in Modern, as well as I'm going to try to Elf Ball in Standard. Then I'll be gone the weekend, but then we'll be back hitting the market videos and whatnot the following week. Pretty hard. Expect to be seeing about 2 videos a day on each of those channels. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Future videos are going to go to a gaming channel. I will be starting just a regular run-of-the-mill gaming channel for board game reviews and video games and things like that. That probably won't come for a long time though. Hope you enjoyed this. Kevin with Rogue Deck Builder. Thanks for watching.